He was sore there at halftime. Came out and tried to run and said it hurt when he put pressure on it. So we said we're just going to go at James, and we were all comfortable with James going in. And I can remember back in training camp, I said that we got 3 quarterbacks that I feel like we can win with, and James went out and showed that today.
You were comfortable with him. What was his reaction when he found out?
He was sweet, and that's the beauty of the kid is he plays so confident and he's so smart that he knows our system, and he's like, Coach, I'm cool, I'm fine. You can't talk to me. I'm cool. And, that's what you like about him. That's him. He don't get too up and he don't get too down, and I think that's great being a quarterback.
Antonio said you were none too pleased at halftime in the locker room. What did you tell the team in there?
Well, I was ticked that we weren't playing our football. We weren't playing like WKU played, and I told them we came in saying it wasn't going to be easy, and I was more upset with the heads been down, and I thought our defense had played well, and they only got 2 field goals and a touchdown. We could have played a little better at the end, but in the first half, but I thought our defense played well enough. I said there's no reason to have your head down. Offensively, we came out flat. We needed to get it going, and I told them they just Sun Belt champs for a reason. And if you want to be the Sun Belt champs, you go out and beat them, and those guys did it.
Coach, did he make any adjustments, or was it just effort?
No, we just played better. We played with effort and technique and not many missed assignments in that second half. I thought that first half offensively we had a couple missed assignments or a guy get beat one-on-one, and we had less of that in the second half.
To basically be able to outscore them 26-0 in the second half with essentially your backup quarterback. I mean, what does that say about where you feel like what this group is capable of?
We said it from the beginning. I feel like we can have a really good football team, and if we just play the way we're capable of. We still haven't played our best ball game, and that's a good thing. We hadn't played our best ball game, and I think this football team is special. I think it's special, and I think it's going through all the things you need to go through in order to have a great football team. And we're trying to be a great team. We're not just want to be good, we want to be great. And I said earlier, great football teams are never satisfied, and I don't think our guys are satisfied yet.
Maybe lost in the shuffle of James Morrow is Antonio running for 215 yards tonight. How special was he down the stretch?
It's big time. I tell you, big time. I mean, kid you think he's not as physical as a runner, and he goes through and breaks so many tackles, and we constantly preach with our backs about getting yards out of contact. And I mean, he had the stiff arm going, the legs moving. He had it all going for us, and that's our offense, And you got to be physical at running back when you run, and he did a great job, and he's so competitive, and he's big time.
Does this Morrow to Mitchell Henry combo have you excited for the next few years?
Oh, no doubt, and it was good to see Mitch get back in the fold of things and get him a couple of touchdowns. He missed most of the training camp with an injury, and I think he's just now getting back into football shape and starting to go, and that was good to see him come out and play well, and I think it's a great compliment for our offense, especially with Jack Doyle there.
Good time for a bye week?
Great time for a bye week for our guys. Not a bye week, just an open week. We still got to work. But it's a good time for our guys to come, and we've been fairly healthy for the most part this year, but to get off their feet, and we still got some work to do. We're going to go work on some things that we need to early in the week, and we'll give them a couple of days off and get ready for our next game.